Aeons. People know very little about these mysterious existences that stroll through the vast stellar sea. Limited by inherent capacities of cognition, intelligent lifeforms can only faintly discern the aeons tread upon paths imperceptible to mortal beings and execute unfathomable powers via some form of belief. In legends passed down through word of mouth, the aeons became the embodiment of highly condensed philosophical concepts in the end. If anyone can tread on a path ruled by an aeon, they will be inundated by distant sensations, like being struck by a glance from light years away across the galaxy. Many believe that this is the only connection that aeons and mortals can never have with each other. Akivili the Trailblaze. Countless shooting stars strike across the night sky. If you can pick the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds. Fables about the Stars by Adrian Spencer Smith. There are three directions on the compass of destiny: the unknown, the known, and the unknowable. They can tolerate the unknown, but will never bow to the unknowable. Akivili left the isolated world of Pegana and continued to expand the unknown edges of the universe, trying to find an endpoint of the tree of existence. Unfortunately, Akivili's destiny was abruptly ended due to an accident. Nanook, the Destruction. If the increase of entropy is a fundamental law of the universe, then the heat death would be the inescapable destiny of the material world. So why is it that we bother to struggle to survive? Expansion, fusion, and then annihilation. If we wish to welcome the new, then we must first embrace the end. From a scientist just before pressing the button for nuclear detonation. The birth of the universe is a mistake. If civilization is a cancer emerging quietly from the boundless stars, then war is the only common language known to all intelligent life. To correct this mistake, and to clean up the stained universe, Nanook became the avatar of entropy. Lan, the Hunt. With no end to hate and no boundaries to war, how much concern do you shoulder? With determined eyes and the arrow drawn, the rainbow arbiter needs not turn back hither. World's history is a mirror. Qian Zhu. The Aeon known as the Rainbow Arbiter wanders endlessly between worlds to destroy the undead beings that once poisoned their homeworld. The cause of the hunt was never a consideration for Lan. There is often no difference between the salvation they offer and total destruction. Knows the erudition. If the truth of the universe is cruel and stale, would you still yearn for the answer to the ultimate question? Knowledge seekers know not how to judge, for their core is cold and unwavering, as are the ends of paths they set out to seek. Fables about the Stars by Adrian Spencer Smith. All things bear unanswered questions, and there is an answer to everything. The astral computer, originally meant to provide answers to the universe, ascended to Aeonhood. Now hopes to understand the universe and solve all of its mysteries. Shippe the Harmony. The world is in a harmony, and the stars shine bright. Praise the Lord! All are connected, and the wind of blessing breathes across the lands. Odes of Harmony. A plural aeon from multiple harmonious words. The glorious ship of thousand faces is chanting songs of joy and happiness. To paddle the brutality of the laws of the universe, intelligent life forms must discard their courtly selfishness and the difference between individuals, fusing into one singular melody. To have the strong help the weak, and to protect life with death. Ninth, the Nihility. You may gaze deep into the vast grandeur of the stars, but do not glance at the abyss of the void. for it holds nothing except for the ability to make mortals lose all reason and thought. Murong, Doctor of Chaos. The existence of nihility is a mystery itself, the form enshrouded by layers of mist. Ninth doesn't interact with the other Aeons. They believe that the ultimate fate of the multiverse is nothingness, and therefore worthless. Clip off the preservation. The philosopher gazes upon the stars, trying to find the ultimate goal of civilization. Build a wall. A majestic voice echoed in his head. Build a wall. Fables about the Stars by Adrian Spencer Smith. The building of the celestial comet wall, the subspace crystalline barrier, and a great attractor base. Followers call them the Amber Lord, one of the oldest and most tenacious Aeons, having survived the Dusk Wars. After finding out the threat was imminent, the Amber Lord forged a powerful, light-years-long seal that would isolate and protect the living worlds. Yaoshi, the Abundance. The flowers share their petals without care, waiting for their inevitable withering destiny. The birds fly high in song, moving toward their inevitable crash and death. The streams flow rapidly with life in the direction where they inevitably run dry. Why must all things come to an end? There must be a miracle somewhere in the universe that can cure the disease known as finality. Life is too short by Anonymous. Ask for feeling, and you shall receive. Yaoshi is the nurturer of lives, the god of eternal paradise. Their desire is to ensure the perpetual existence of life. Yaoshi is an Aeon who answers all prayers and cannot bear to see death and the pains of illness. Ouroboros, the Voracity. Insects are to birds as hares are to wolves. The stars are to the black hole as the worlds are to the gluttonous. The drinker of worlds, the unsatisfied devourer, the black hole with thought. They are an Aeon and a Leviathan at the same time. In the eyes of Ouroboros, life is a flickering fragment floating in a sea of void, destined to return to the darkness, along with the stars which birthed them. This darkness is within the depths of their mouths. Aha, the elation. The erudition is a hunk of junk, the preservation is a blockhead, the Han has no sense of humor, and the distraction is a lunatic. All the Aeons are as stubborn as they come. What a shame for Aha! A masked fool who is a self-proclaimed astronomy expert. The elated one understands only the wise, and sentient possess the privilege of understanding joy. Neither the dusty rocks nor the distant stars can fathom the humor the life entails. A quest for the formidable adversaries in games of strategy and activities to while away time bears no winners or losers. Instead, a search for the kind of laughter that leaves one breathless will lead to the unexpected delights that uplift the soul toward divinity. Fully, the remembrance. Time, the hardest working thief in the world. He keeps stealing away our present from us and tossing it away in a warehouse named Memory. Some are addicted to recuperating their losses. Others care not in the slightest. Life is too short by Anonymous. The purest memory in existence is the most tolerant. It records everything without disgust or preference. It selflessly preserves every fact and every enchanting gesture. It is a river far from continuous life, a treasure built up out of eternal wisdom. Fully is the fish that swims back upstream. Fully is the key to this treasure vault. They sit in the center of the sanctuary, silently watching as the world tirelessly repeat the same mistakes over and again. Idrila, the Beauty. There is beauty in a stretch of fabric, in the lines of a poem, and in a few notes in a song. Welcome to an era where the idea of beauty is absolutely worthless. How vulgar! How hopeless! How sad. Fashion Guide of the Galaxy, Chief Editor Michelin von Tarantino. It really witnessed the ultimate meaning of the world's existence for the ever-changing view of the universe, known to the rest as the concept of beauty. The Aeon of Beauty suddenly vanished one day. It was just as mysterious as when they first appeared. Daisironf, T-propagation. Hurry and shut your doors and windows if shadows appear at the noontide horizon, for that is no early dusk, but the hungering swarm. Fables about the stars. Daisironf, also known as the Imperator Insectorum, the Sand King, and the creator of the swarm disaster. As the last member of the Coleoptera that rules the land, their path was ignited out of the desire born from loneliness. Daisironf metamorphosed into a self-duplicating horror, a thorn of infinite propagation. Daisirons rather, flutter across the worlds until their advances were halted by fate in some way. Mythos the Enigmata. To give up questioning is like to pouring rain giving up on the devotion of the stars. To freely let the deluge of metaphors pierce your skin. You will see the truth at the end of the night sky, swirling in rosy colors like clouded air. Sharon Lighton, galactic laureate poet, self-proclaimed. It is a fallacy that all things can be experienced and recognized. The living seeks to produce prophecies of the unknown, based on their limited grasp of order, but little do they know that the universe has no end and that the truth is a fever dream. To prevent the erudition certainty from destroying the variables of possibility, mythos control the fog of thought and rain of sensation to reveal to the mortals the inexplicable truth through the four agents of hue, abstraction, riddle, and mirage. The equilibrium. I stole away the golden weights, and felt proud of the ripples stirred up. The Aeon always is right for my tricks, and the stars reset the balance to zero. Fables about the stars. The chain of karma that mortals obsess over is nothing but a rough approximation of a complicated topology behind all things. Hook dissolved their will into the web of logic behind the universe's movement, maintaining the balance and stability of all things in perpetuity. Adventurous mortals tirelessly seek out flaws in the system, believing their intellect to be superior to that of the Aeon. However, little could they imagine they have already been reduced to strings inside a surveillance system, unable to escape the meticulous network woven by Hook.